Hey everybody, it's me, WolfMan. Wanted to hop on real quick and talk about one of my favorite subjects, WWE. I have been a WWE fan for close to 30 years now, and I've seen a lot of matches, seen a lot of pay-per-views, seen a lot of WWE superstars and wrestlers, and Hall of Famers and legends. Well, I have a little bit of a gripe with WWE, especially the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. Especially, and it just seems to me that they need to move on from the storylines that they've been using since the 70s. They need to move on from that. I'm a big fan of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But there comes a time where you kind of have to come up with something new because they're using the same storylines, the same outcomes, everything. I mean, case in point, Roman Reigns. I love Roman Reigns. I have since he debuted with the Shield back in 2014. I have 8 years ago, going on 8 years, and I'm a huge fan. And I thought that the Roman Reigns character was fantastic. It fit him. Joe is it it fit him to a T, and I was hooked. But ever since he aligned himself with Paul Heyman, he's become another Brock Lesnar. And I don't have anything personally against Brock Lesnar. I think he's phenomenal. He is a terrific athlete. I don't know him personally. I just see him on TV. But, and again, 20 years he's been doing this. Brock Lesnar. And, but the Brock Lesnar character is just that. He's a prize fighter. And Brock Lesnar, that's him. That should be his trademark. WWE should not trademark that and put it on other wrestlers. Because they view, Triple H is another one. Triple H, Ric Flair, The Rock, when he was the heel. I mean, Kurt Angle. But Lesnar, he took it to a whole nother level. And I really think that taking the title and only defending it at pay-per-views or WrestleMania, that should be his gig. No one else's. I mean, I get, wrestlers challenging the champ to a title match and everything. I get that. It's fun. But it shouldn't be done all the time with heel characters. It shouldn't. It should not. It should be with certain superstars who can get away with it. And Roman Reigns, he is a good heel, but in my personal opinion, he's an even better babyface. And I'm glad that WWE is behind him. I'm glad that he's champ. But he should not be another Brock Lesnar cutout. And then that's exactly what they're turning him into. Now, switching gears from Roman Reigns to the rest of the WWE, the United States and Intercontinental Championships. They should be on TV more, like they were back in the day, back at the end of the Attitude Era, and even during the Attitude Era. They should be defended more often. They should have been the Intercontinental and United States Championships should have been defended this past Sunday at WrestleMania Backlash. And don't get me started on WrestleMania Backlash. That is a stupid name for a pay-per-view. I get Backlash. Backlash has been around for a long time, but it should not be WrestleMania, especially since it wasn't being held in Texas. I could see if it was being held back in Texas at the stadium that WrestleMania 38 was at. I could see that. Just call it Backlash. And I mean, come on now. Have different wrestlers and tag teams wrestle on SmackDown and Raw each week. For the past month, it has been RK Bro, the Street Profits, and American Alpha, and the Usos. And I'm gonna start on Randy Orton now. In my personal opinion, if anybody was going to eclipse the great Hall of Famer, the legend, woo, Ric Flair, Nature Boy, it should be Randy Orton. In my personal opinion, he should be the one to surpass and become a 17-time World Heavyweight Champion. Hands down, in my personal opinion. He's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. Guaranteed. But he should lay claim to being a 17-time World Heavyweight Champion. He's proven it time and time again. And I understand that they're wanting to give other wrestlers a chance to be champion and get in the spotlight and so forth and so on. I get that. But the Orton era should begin again. And he should be even more deadlier now than he has ever been. Ever. And I know a lot of people, and if y'all want to comment on this video, feel free. Just try to keep it clean. Comment your heart out. But, you're going to do you, I'm going to do me. I'm just recording a video. But if y'all want to comment in the comments down below, feel free. And some of y'all may hate on me for what I'm saying about this stuff. And that's fine. Because again, that's your personal opinion. We each have one. But and the booking and matchmaking and all that, it's been chaotic at best the last few years. And they need to hire some better writers. They do. Sorry, my apologies, I had to fix my glasses real quick. kind of 4 eyes. But yeah, I mean, simple as that. I mean, um, and I'm gonna say something about John Cena. I think he should come back. He should come back and do what he does best, which is not necessarily steal the show, but help it be brighter and better. And I'm sorry to say, but they need to get someone else to help Adam Pearce run Raw and SmackDown. They do. Because it's not uncommon for WWE to have their quote unquote general managers abuse their powers. And again, they need to change that too. But and 3 names come to mind. Stone Cold Steve Austin for one. That's my number 1 pick to be a Raw general manager. And they even replace both Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville. Just have one person run both Raw and SmackDown, not 2. You only need 1, in my opinion. And I've got a lot of them, and that's what this video is about. Simple as that. I'm sharing my opinions. Stone Cold Steve Austin is my first choice. My second choice is Trish Stratus. I think she would be an awesome general manager. And my third choice, and a lot of people are not going to agree with my choices, but again, it's whatever. My third choice is JBL. Third and final choice, JBL. He should be considered for coming back to be a general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. And I also think that 2 nights ago at WWE Backlash, the women's championship should have been defended. Naomi and Sasha Banks, 2 of the best women in the women's division right now. As of right now, I mean, there's a lot. There's too many to name, and you know who they are if you're watching this video. You know who they are. But yeah, they should have been defended on Sunday at Backlash. I don't know why they weren't. I don't know if there just wasn't enough time for their matches or what, but they should have been defended. And I'm glad to see that Naomi and Sasha Banks are a tag team and that are champions, because they complement each other perfectly. And I could honestly see them being champions for a while. Maybe not I don't know about the longest reigning women's tag team women's champions, but for a while. And it's kind of comical what they're doing with Ezekiel and Kevin Owens. It's freaking hilarious, but stupid and corny at the same time. That's just a spot filler right there. That's exactly what that is. But kudos for them for trying something new. Hope it works out. And then there's the whole new faction of Edge, Damien Priest, and the newly joined Rhea Ripley. I'm glad Edge returned to WWE after a 9-year battle with his neck. I'm glad he's back. And I hope the faction is a good idea. It's only been formed recently. I'm kind of having mixed feelings about it. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot that they could do with that faction. A lot. And I hope they do it right. The writers, storytellers, everybody. And I guess that's about it for now for this video. I may try to get back next week with another video after I watch SmackDown this week and Raw next week. I may try to do another video. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to hop on and just kind of rant and give my opinions and whatever it is you want to call it. And I really don't have a title for this. I'm just a WWE fan, and I just wanted to voice my opinions. Simple as that. Well, I'm WolfMan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You can like, subscribe, comment if you want. It's up to you. And I hope everybody has a blessed and wonderful week. And I will catch y'all in the next video. And see y'all next time. WolfMan out. Peace, everybody.